driving around one of the most beautiful, greenest countries on earth. Join us on a road trip around New Zealand's North Island. Goat Island on the east coast is a site of New Zealand's first marine reserve. Tanemahuta in the Waipua forest is the largest kauri tree in the world with an estimated age of 2,500 years. Three Sisters on the North Taranaki coast are rock formations near the river delta, beautiful at low tide. The Waipu caves are undeveloped limestone caves where we saw for the first time glowworms. In New Plymouth, we stayed at Daryl's house in the heart of the city. We met Daryl through CouchSurfing. His house is amazing and he is an awesome host. Daryl took us to Pukekura Park for the award-winning Festival of Lights, with more than 1,000 LED lights programmed to dance in different patterns and colors, illuminating the trees and the lake, creating a magical world. At the Museum of Contemporary Art in New Plymouth, we watched Len Lai's kinetic sculptures, which sound like thunderstorm. We got stuck on the side of the road of the Forgotten World Highway, but the local mailman pulled us out.
So we're now officially entering the Republic?
Yes, you are.
Oh.
Welcome to the Republic. You now all have voting rights.
The Republic of Whangamomona is a funny little village in the middle of nowhere, with very strange history and customs. Hiking in the Goblin Forest and visiting Dawson Falls in Egmont National Park on a beautiful sunny day. Mount Taranaki is one of New Zealand's iconic mountains and an active volcano with one of the most symmetrical volcano cones in the world that might erupt any minute. It is also one of the most popular hiking destinations in the country. Cape Egmont's historic lighthouse and museum in Tongariro has marked the westernmost point of the Taranaki coastline for 150 years. It is the site of an epic shipwreck after power failure of the lighthouse on July 13, 1956. To see a real steam engine tractor was on my dad's bucket list, and he saw it in Tafiti Museum. We passed through Palmerston North to visit our friends there, Coco, Svetla, and their son Evgeny, and spent a couple of days with them. Evgeny guided us to Victoria Esplanade Rose Gardens with a variety of 100 different rose species. In Wellington, we stayed with two families, John and Suki and their daughter Imogen, and Krasi and Biljana and their two daughters Maggie and Aglika. We spent a full day in Te Papa, the impressive National Museum and Art Gallery of New Zealand. And a full day in Zealandia, the world's first fully fenced 200-hectare urban eco-sanctuary and a conservation project, reintroducing species of native wildlife back into the area. In Taupu, we stayed with Mike, thanks to CouchSurfing, and he showed us the best free things to do in the area. Drifting down the Waikato River was the coldest experience of my life. I felt like Leonardo DiCaprio in the Titanic movie. Me and my dad drifted down for ages until we reached the hot geothermal natural springs where the water is super hot, so we didn't die of hypothermia.
We're gonna be walking on Tongariro, in Tongariro's National Park, and there was absolutely no space in the parking lot, so we left the car way back there along the road, like all these cars, even further. And just to get to the entrance of the park will be about a kilometer. Okay, it starts here.
Tongariro is New Zealand's oldest national park and a World Heritage Site with spectacular volcanic terrain. But it was so crowded on a beautiful sunny weekend that we couldn't walk beyond the first base because of all incoming traffic and had to turn back.
This is a location that was used in the Hobbit film, yeah, where they open the gates of the dam and they float with paddles down the river. So that's the place. And in 20 minutes time, they will open the gates and we will see the same rapids that the Hobbits used to flow down this river.
Aratiatia Rapids and Dam near Taupu are the site of the barrel ride for the movie The Hobbit. The spill gates of the dam on the Waikato River open a few times every day and create the perfect flash flood. This local lady let us stay on her cow and sheep farm near Rotorua, as all the campgrounds in the area were full and we didn't find a host on CouchSurfing. Her sweet grandkids brought us sausages and corn and eggs. Thank you, kind Kiwi people. Whakarewarewa Forest has a network of superb mountain biking and walking trails among magnificent Californian coast redwoods. Koirao Geothermal Park is located right next to Rotorua's city center and is one fun free thing to do in Rotorua with its steaming, hissing, boiling, and bubbling geothermal activity. The original Hobbiton movie set from the Lord of the Rings movie trilogy and the Hobbit films is situated on a family-run farm with lush pastures and flowering gardens. Visiting Middle-earth, the Shire, and the Green Dragon Inn became my favorite experience of the whole road trip around North Island. The annual Turanga Waiwai Regatta is a celebration of Maori culture, waka ama canoe racing, and the Turanga Waiwai Marae. It is the only Maori aquatic carnival of its kind and the only regular event when waka tawa or Maori war canoes take to the water. It is the second oldest regatta in all of South Pacific and Australia, hosted under the patronage of the Maori king, Kingi Tuheitia, whom I got to see at the event.
Fight! Ма лапичката не мога да стигам до нея.
Защо?
Тук виж какво да прави. Ама си, не мърдай.
This is mission човек.
I think I've been drinking too much.